So what is this? This is the second building, right?
This is the second building too. Our best guess, it used to be a garage. We're going to have upstairs, we're going to renovate to have office space, and downstairs we're undecided about what to do with that space yet.
What is that? Ah, spider webs.
This is a little back room in the upstairs of the second building. It was originally a little bit of a kitchen, as you can see. We don't need a second kitchen, so we'll probably be ripping all this out here and making it into another storage area and or office space. But there's some work that needs to be done. Some of the ceiling panels need to come down. The walls are real wood, so we'd like to refinish them and reseal them. The floor needs to be replaced. This is probably the 70s linoleum patches, and it's not in great condition, so we need to replace that. But otherwise it's just a lot of cleaning, mostly cleaning and sealing some things and pulling the old window units out.
You want to test that up there?
Do I have to? Ew. Ew. I feel like showers of dirt coming down on me here. But it's great though because we have lots of little windows here. So it would make a great space once we get it all set up and cleaned up. It'd be wonderful. But there's so much junk up here and so many like odd wires, like really? There's these which cables. Yeah, they're internet and phone cables. Plus we have the secondary security system box out here. So we have the fire alarm as well as the security system in the second building too, which is wonderful.
So what is this going to be, Samrata?
This is a lovely open space here that the web department has claimed for themselves. They looked at the downstairs stuff and didn't like it. They like this room a lot. There's a lot of light in here. Once we get it cleaned up, they're going to be really excited to be up here. We're going to probably have a couple of tables here for common use because they all like to work together and they all like to switch where they're sitting and what they're doing because they have so many different projects. So what we need to do is refinish these lovely, lovely wood floors. These are original wood floors. Refinish these, reseal the walls, probably repaint the ceilings, and it'll pretty much be good to go. The major problem with this building has to do with the overall electrical system, so that's going to be a major project is to redo the wiring in this whole building first. We think it's one of the old original electric boxes and it's really not set up to actually power the entire building. With the speak of add computers and printers and all that fun stuff, it's just not going to work. There are 2 bathrooms in this building, but they're really not plumbed well, so besides the electrical there's going to be the plumbing. Once we get those 2 fundamental things sorted out, then we can start work on actually making this a working space. So it's a little bit of an investment, but I think it's worth it to have a good working space for all the staff.
Okay.
So this part of the building, all the windows are fairly old and they're not in great condition, mostly because this was used as storage and office space. So for instance, we have this where I can actually stick my hand through to the outside because the window frame is actually falling apart here. So they're not energy efficient, they're not repairable because it costs way too much to actually repair them. It's better, more efficient to just replace them. So we have about 14 windows in this top building here that need replaced.
Yeah, like right here it's open.
Yes.
And then right there it's open.
Yep.
Yay. Not like this window is open. No, this part's not supposed to be open.
Exactly, and try to actually open them when the window sashes don't work because the weights are gone. So, a lot of network cables running around here.
So you're keeping the ceiling?
The ceilings are in actually great condition. They're a little bit low, but if we repaint them, they're actually done in the old plaster, so they're really efficient and sturdy.
Yay, another room.
More office space. Woohoo!
I like the view. You've got windows in all directions here.
Yep. This is going to be another office. And again, we need the windows replaced so you can actually have noise cancellation. We do have some people that work in the area that work for BBT, Buck Vinda Book Trust, and one of the staff has already claimed this office as his own. He is handling the BBT Sweden stuff, so it's fun to have other people around that are our counterparts. This room is very simple. We just need to refinish the floor, to reseal the walls and repaint the ceiling, put new windows in, and we're excited about getting going again with this office space. Another bonus of this building, although there's electrical and plumbing problems, is there was recently a new roof put on it. So this building is already a little bit ahead of the other building in that the roof is actually wonderful, brand new, squeaky clean. We're excited about that.
That's good. Old window AC unit.
Yes, there's one in
An
every
antique.
single room. It is an antique. They're not very efficient. They're a little expensive to run.
Mm-hmm.
We hope to one day install central heat AC in this building to make it incredibly efficient, but for now we might have to resort to some units just to cool and heat the place.
Right.
But
Hopefully not these same
yeah,
ones.
something a little more efficient. They make some really nice ones that are interior rather than window units,
Mm-hmm.
so that'd be nice to switch over to them for the time being.
View of our parking lot. This is all our property.
This is a huge parking lot. Seriously, this thing we can park like 45 cars here,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Not that many people work here, but if we ever needed it. The really nice thing is it's a double city lot, so if we ever needed the space, we can knock down this little building and put a really nice big building up on the second lot and have extra space, which is wonderful. It's a wonderful investment. There's a lot of potential for growth in here.
Yeah.
Having the second city lot is just a huge asset. It's amazing.
So in this room again, we're keeping the original
Right.
wood wall.
Right, we're gonna fix up what little bits we can, but yeah.
These antique light fixtures, you keeping those?
These are questionable. Like I can even see through the glass here where something's falling apart in there. So it might be a $20 or $30 light fixture going in here, or maybe even a ceiling fan to stir the air. Interesting ceiling. That's all I'm gonna say. This is another office space. It was until recently used as storage, so it's a little bit dirty, dusty, full of stuff. But again, redo the floors, redo the walls, repaint the ceilings. It's a little bit short of a room. I can touch the ceiling, but I wouldn't have a problem with working in here because it's actually away from the street. It's quiet. There's lots of windows here. The windows all need to be replaced to make it more efficient. But other than that, this room is in pretty good shape.
North Pole that way.
North Pole that way, although I don't think it is. I think that's east.
Must have had some issues with heating the place in the winter or whatever, or cooling it in the summer.
Yeah. Before they moved out, when we first looked at this place, this was storage, so they actually had sheet plastic on all the doors and windows, so they didn't have to heat and cool this
Right.
place. So,
But we've got a brand new fire alarm.
yeah,
Sprinkler system, looks like.
I don't know.
It's an alien
It
spaceship.
is. They're watching us. It's the government.
That's our former owners. Actually, they had renamed it.
Yeah.
That's the old sign.
That's the old sign, yeah.
Mhm.
Casa de Bambinos. They got the Spanish version as well.